What do we got, Just?
Topic of the day. Well, right in front of me, I have 5 objects.
Oh, yeah?
Shall we ask people to guess?
Guess. Okay, we'll listen for the replies. Yeah. No, they haven't got they haven't guessed.
Welcome to episode 20 of No Results and Excuses.
Yay!
Yay! Where we talk fitness nonsense and partial facts.
Thanks for tuning in.
My name is M.Bowerman, and as always, my co-hosts
J.Dick
and J.Swart.
J.Swart made me do a stupid workout now. We started with 50 strict pull-ups.
Jeez, Courtney looked miserable by the 11th minute.
Yes.
and you were still doing his
I was
pull-ups.
still doing my pull-ups. It took me like 12 minutes to do these 50 strict pull-ups, and I got horribly time capped, and it was just ridiculous. So now I'm in a bad mood. And Justin made me carry on and finish the workout after the time cap.
Did you have everyone clapping for you?
Everyone is
so
like, hey, keep
Go,
going,
go, go.
so useless.
Yeah. This guy, he's just wasting our time. We need to get back to work.
Yeah, fuck. I want to get onto my strict muscle ups.
Yes, then afterwards he tries to make us do strict muscle ups. I've just done 50 strict pull-ups. I can't even do one strict pull-up more, let alone a strict muscle up.
Do you think you should do more pull-ups?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well you're going to be miserable then next year again. And next week and the week after.
Did you do strict chest to bar, or was it just
strict normal
chin
pull-ups?
over?
Yeah.
But I think I have good technique.
Yes, that's one thing I was going to say. Courtney impressed me. He kept his legs together, his ribs down most of the time.
Yeah. Except
And
when I got irritated.
he maintained what we would call a gymnastic hollow.
Virtuosity.
Very virtuous, and subsequently was a bit slower.
Yes, very slow.
So
next time I'm just going to do it horribly and win.
Yeah.
and win.
That's how we do it
The
here
glory
at CrossFit.
and the ego is worth way more.
Yes, yeah.
Than the carryover of the workout.
Yeah, so ego über alles. Next time. Yeah. So we got a bit of a funny show today.
Yeah.
Because it's our 20th episode, we decided not to have any real main topic for today.
Yeah, it's mainly a funny show because Courtney asked me to put the framework together.
Yeah. So
it's actually we're just actually not prepared at all.
yeah, that's why we got no topic. Justin was in charge of choosing the topic. First he said, I said in the group, Justin, can you please choose a topic for this week? He says, I got one. I'm going to tell the people how to get a 100-kilo snatch. What kind of topic is that?
There's like a little bit of a silence in your response.
All the listeners now are like listening way more intently. They're like, what's Justin going to say?
I bet you're going to get messages back.
100%.
Tell us next
That's
week.
such a terrible topic, and it's try to be positive with Justin. You know, Justin, that's a very interesting idea. But what if we also try and talk about some other stuff?
Hold on, let me think.
Okay.
I was like, okay, sure. Why don't we talk about helping girls get a 50 kg snatch?
Oh yeah, that's the same exact boring topic.
You can tell when he's sending you messages and you're not even reading it because you can feel the vibration of the bullet points. He just does them little things in lines.
Yeah.
He doesn't write a whole paragraph.
Yeah.
And then he goes silent for 2 days. But then he comes back and he does it again.
It's like when we asked Justin, when can we record this episode this week? Guys, I'm going to have to look at my diary. I'll get back to you.
Get back to this. When was this? Like 11 o'clock or something?
And he comes back in the morning. He comes back at 11 o'clock at night. Like 12 hours later, he says, guys, Thursday at 2 o'clock. The same fucking
it's the same time as
every week.
every day. Every week.
Why did you have to look in your diary for that? It's the same as every week.
Oh, there, I got that slot's open.
Just sometimes on the odd occasion that slot gets taken.
Oh, jeez.
So, I don't want to disappoint you guys.
I don't think there's a diary. I really
Is the
don't.
diary, yeah.
No, there's definitely a diary.
There's no diary. No one's ever seen this diary.
Is it on your fridge or is it
It's on my Google Chrome, on my Google Calendar.
Google
Oh,
Calendar.
jeez.
Why is it only at home? Isn't it only for home?
No, it's sometimes in front of me. I just when you guys seem to get chatting right at the time when I'm not available ever. I mean, I honestly, to keep up with you guys, I would need a desktop computer.
But the funny thing is, I'll send a message in the group and then Justin doesn't reply for 3-4 hours. And then I'll come to 12 o'clock
what
class,
you're gonna say.
and then I see him on his phone.
Yes,
and then he's on his phone. And I walk up to him, Justin, reply to my message.
Oh,
Sorry.
He forgets that he's in other groups with us.
Yes.
He's in some like casual friend groups
Yes.
too. And then you'll reply something there. Hang on.
So he's just ignoring us.
You guys are onto me.
Oh, jeez. He just ignores us. Oh, he marks us as unread.
Okay, so that was our 7th roasting of Justin.
Yeah.
Can I get a glass of water quick?
Move on into the news.
Into the news.
All right. So, did you guys watch Strict in Depth this weekend?
I watched quite a lot of it.
Yes, I did.
I also.
It was a good production. It was a good stream, just like the previous one.
Yes, the previous one also. I remember even saying, I enjoyed that. It was well done. The commentators were okay.
They're terrible.
I would say the commentators irritated me a bit.
Oh, jeez, they were bad.
Most of the time, to me, it's just noise while it's on. You don't really follow it. The only time I actually try listen is when he's like, okay, so and so needs to become first in order to qualify, and so needs to get between this guy.
Yes.
Other than that, I usually know most of the guys' names and stuff. And
But they say such stupid things. Like the one guy said,
trying to fill space.
Yeah, the one guy says, CrossFit Mayhem have just won, and this other team, Wade, they came second. And he says, but CrossFit Mayhem are going to do some more sanctionals later in the year, so there's still a chance for Team Wade to get the invite. And I'm thinking, like, that's 100% not how it works.
It is a not fact.
That's not a fact. That's 100% incorrect. And he's just telling the world this.
Yeah, they say silly things. Someone else said in our group, some funny comments also.
Yes,
They said,
he's like, he says to his commentator, so, John, what do you think is the importance of using chalk in this pull-up workout? And John's like, well, yeah, it makes you grip the bar. Like, have you done CrossFit before?
The other guy, when you were thrown in the deep end there, or you're just on the spot, the other guy would be like, fine.
He was
punching his leg maybe.
He was hoping that you would say something like, well, for the athletes that use chalk, they will do 20% more pull-ups than the athletes that don't.
Yes.
Like some random
thing, and he's like,
stat.
And then they just move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're not qualified in that, then or done any experience, then you end up just trying to fill space.
Yes.
But if you're a good talker like Justin, you can fill the space with some air that makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah. Some partial facts that no one actually really knows is right or wrong.
Yeah.
But they go with it because it
just
sounds,
go with it. Yeah.
That sounds like you speak with good authority.
Yeah. It's all about that confidence.
Yes,
100%.
exactly.
Speak with confidence. So that means at Strength and Depth, Mayhem Freedom won.
Yes, again.
What a surprise!
What a surprise! Well, it was actually a surprise.
Yeah.
Why was it?
Lost
Yeah.
to Team Wade.
So the first workout that they did,
not spelled W-A-Y-D-E.
Team Wade.
No, not Wade.
Wade for Nikkei.
Wade for Nikkei.
So first one they did was W-H-E-Y. They came second.
Yes.
Yeah. First workout was they came 9th. Why do you think they came 9th?
Because they can't run. Because Richard a sore knee.
I think it's Tasia that can't run.
Tasia has massive quads.
Massive quads.
Heavy.
And
Heavy
she
legs.
needs to practice. Hinshaw must be so embarrassed for her.
So Rich was always known as the bad runner, but then he went and fixed it, I thought.
Yeah. I always look at Rich and think that maybe he might struggle to run a little bit because of his knees. He has that knee surgery.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're running with your team, you're going to run as fast as your slowest runner.
Yeah.
Which must have been Tasia.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't trying to choke.
Very much Tasia.
No, China's quick. I think she used to be a triathlete or something like that.
Yeah.
That could be a partial fact.
Hinshaw did say she's an endurance specialist.
Oh, there we go. So Tasia needs to run a lot more. Because you can't finish 9th in any event at the games, or else you're in big trouble.
Yeah, in big trouble. Well, in true Mayhem Freedom fashion, there was a problem there, but all they did was their 5 straight event wins after that.
Yeah.
Well, I must say, like the whole weekend was great to watch, but of course, in the final, Team Wade struggled to get Emma McQuaid off the bike erg, or was it the rower? I'm not sure. I think it was the rower. The entire team got to the worm before her.
Yeah.
Mayhem starts with I think it was the thrusters.
Yeah.
That gets about 6-7 reps in, and then Emma McQuaid rocks up at the worm.
Okay.
Had Emma McQuaid arrived there on time, like the rest of the team, and got her pacing on the machine right, it might have been a different story.
Yeah. Okay.
One moment.
One moment.
Inches.
That's all it takes.
Centimeters, seconds.
Okay, so
Kilos.
Yeah.
Pounds.
Pounds. Microns.
So these guys have done 12 sanctional.
Justin's just naming all the things he knows from school.
He's looking around the room.
Yes. He just sees nanoparticles in the air. Nanoparticles.
So this is Mayhem's 12 sanctional event win. They're the team to win the most.
The most events in a sanctional. Yeah.
So Team Wade, who else is in it?
I don't know. There's some
Team
funny
Wade,
people.
you got
What's the name
Mickey
of
Smith. You've got Emma McQuaid. And I don't know who the other guys are.
I have no idea. I didn't even bother checking.
No, anyway, I was going to say
Michael
that they came
Smith, isn't
second.
it?
Michael
Yeah.
Smith.
This will 2020 will be the 11th straight games for Frony, and the 9th for Panchik.
That's a lot. Frony's going to have as many as Ben Smith now.
So Panchik next year will then be on his Big 10.
The big 1-0. Yeah.
Shall we use this moment to talk about the backfilling that happened as a result of...
Well, I
The
do
drug
have a
bust.
question from feedback asking about how Pete's affected the current rankings.
Yeah, so we got
And
the
then we
news.
can talk about it a bit later, or do you want to put it in news?
We can do it now.
the reason I want to talk about it now is we're talking about Scott Panchik.
Yes.
And if you did read the
Oh, yes, but
backfilling.
was that real?
I was
I
talking
thought
about...
Armin was just writing his theory.
No, I was talking about...
Panchik.
Well, yeah, so Lefteris, Lefteris Theophanidis, who's the Greek man,
He left the building.
he left the building, yeah.
And we've already had a talk about him.
Yeah.
Mr.
He's a little
Measurements.
fucker.
Yeah, he's a Skellum little guy he's the one that couldn't measure his arms properly.
Skellum big guy.
Skellum big guy, yeah. So, and he looks jacked as anything. So surprise, surprise, he was drugging, and he finished third in the Open. He should have been kicked out of the Open a long time ago, and this all would have been fine. So he finished third in the Open despite not measuring his handstand push-ups properly, and he went to Dubai and he got bust in Dubai, and they just announced it. So now the question is, does he get kicked out of the Open, and does the backfilling go one place down, or does they just take him out but the backfilling doesn't go down?
I think kick that oak right the fuck out.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think you can backfill by removing him, because basically there's nothing to prove that he was using drugs in the Open. He could have used all those drugs after the Open, and there's no way to prove it. So his Open results could still be valid.
Yeah.
I see.
That's a grey zone that they need to rule
That'll be
against.
his defense if it comes to that.
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
Well, he's out. He's not going to go to the games, so his Open score will become invalidated.
He's ruining the integrity of the sport, whether he does it before or after an important event. The point is, at some point, he's serving as a human speed bump for somebody else.
Yeah.
I would say take him out, let the spot get backfilled.
Just make some admin for someone else.
That would also affect you, because Saxon Panchik is going to Brazil.
Spencer, isn't it?
Spencer
Yeah.
Panchik is going to Brazil. So if they backfill down, it could end up that Spencer gets an invite from the Open.
And then he doesn't need to go.
And
Oh no, that is, if he
If he beats Justin, doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
It's fine, you can beat me, I'll just take second and get backfilled.
If he gets a spot from the Open.
Correct.
So Justin's really hoping that Spencer gets backfilled.
But that was news to release later that Justin's going to Brazil.
Or
Whoa,
how about
surprise.
this? I could beat Spencer
Yes.
and he could be upset, and then he won't be upset anymore when you realise he gets the spot from the backfill from
It's a
Lefteris.
win-win.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Win-win. So, thank you, Greek guy.
Greek Skellum man.
Yes.
Oh, thanks for making our lives interesting.
Yeah. We'll see how that plays out.
We didn't. At Strength and Depth, Horvath won. Everyone knows Laura Horvath, and she's already qualified. So that means a lady by the name of Kelsey Keel gets the invite.
Mm.
Yeah.
Magalo is a teen, and she's very impressive.
Yeah,
Gabrielle
she's-
Magalo.
She's good, eh?
Polish.
She killed it.
I was quite surprised Horvath won, even though she's good. She's just won because there was no handstand push-ups. She was very, very lucky.
Do you know that...
I think that's the case with a lot of
I
people.
stand under
Yes, some
correction.
movements.
Yes.
But I think Horvath and Magala train together.
Really?
Oh, they're best buddies.
Yeah.
Isn't one of them dating one of them's brother?
Maybe Magala is dating...
Horvath's brother, Christoph.
Oh,
Ah.
and he was there. I saw little
Christoph.
backstage videos
Christoph.
of him. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So good. We'll be happy in the Horvath Megala household.
And then going on to the males, Matt Fraser was there. He obviously won.
What a
He
surprise!
just stood on the floor and they were like, "You
They're
win."
like, he's fine, Matt.
Yeah,
Matt.
Don't
I
kill us."
enjoyed
Go pound your chest a
I
couple
enjoyed
of
the little bit
times.
of rivalry that was between Fraser and
Bronislav.
Bronislav.
Bronislav, they're having a bit of fun there.
Yeah, Bronislav was the old champion,
Yeah.
and even though I think everyone knew on paper Fraser was going to come and clean him up, there was a couple of moments that were quite cool to watch.
It's entertaining stuff.
Bronislav came dead last in the run. I could have easily beaten Bronislav in that run. I could have beaten him and then waited for him and had a smoothie. He was so slow.
Really?
Where did he end
It's
in the end though?
ridiculous.
He did the same. He did a comeback like Mayhem because he is top 5
Yes.
or something. Eh?
Yes, he was top 5. He could have still got an invite if he had done decently in the run.
That's crazy.
But he was so bad, he almost got capped.
Here's a little exciting fact: is Fraser has won 15 sanctional events within 24 total.
He's won like 70% of the events that he's been in,
Yes.
which is just ridiculous.
And can you imagine the field he was against in each of those ones? Because
Yeah.
he goes to the fancy, he
Like
goes to
Rogue
Dubai and Rogue.
Yeah.
He's not against just,
Yeah, average mediocres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that gave number 2 the win to go to the games. That's David Sharonku.
David Sharonki is like J.Swart. He's been trying for like 7 years. I guess he's like Jason Smith. He's been
That's why he got such applause.
Yeah, he's been trying for like 7 years, since 2014 or something like that.
Unbelievable.
And he's been to the games on a team, and this is the first year he's made it. So he was really happy in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, people going nuts.
Yeah.
So then that left Lucas Hogberg as 3rd, which he's the only guy that didn't. Well, not the only guy, I think. One of the guys that openly said that he's not doing the Open because it stresses him out, and he's going to win the games ticket through a sanctional.
Yeah.
And he did not make it.
Why didn't he make it? What did he do?
He put his he put a brand new pair of knee sleeves on in one of the events and said his legs started cramping.
So I wouldn't. I would be like, okay, cool.
Just pull
so
them down.
what's actually going on there? Is it just squeezing the blood?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you, I think I tried to describe it on the group to who was asking.
Me.
Was it Courtney? Courtney's
Yeah.
like, so how does a new pair of knee sleeves impact you? Well, putting on a tight pair of knee sleeves restricts blood flow, and if there's a lack of blood flow to the muscles, then a whole bunch of physiological issues start going on, but it results in the muscles starting to cramp. Circulatory issues.
That's his own fault.
And then you can't perform. You can't do fuck all.
Should have just pulled them down when they were hurting him.
Jeez, and the points were close because it was like Sharanku had to if he won, he won. But if Hogberg beat him and there was one guy between him and Sharanku, then he won.
Yeah.
Hogberg. That's how close they were. It was something like that.
Yeah.
Some other interesting things about the event was the first time we seen rowing in the water.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool.
Not the most exciting thing in the world to watch.
No, it's just cool because it's different.
Yeah. So they rowed like actual canoes.
Yeah.
in
They're
water.
called canoes.
Ah, fuck. Canoe?
No.
Skulls? No.
Skulls.
What do they call it?
I have no idea.
No. I don't know.
Boats.
Long boat.
A long
Long boats.
boat. Long pointy
Fin
boat.
boat.
Dragon boats.
Dragon boats.
Dragon boats.
Dragon
Rubber
boats.
ducks.
The interesting thing is they have to have a guide or whatever they
In
call
case
it.
they get lost.
So, yes. So the guide had to sit behind the guy. So basically all that the CrossFit athlete was doing was being the engine.
Yeah.
And then the guy behind them was
Steering it.
steering it.
Making sure it didn't fall over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
Steering
cool.
it and maybe saying like, hey.
You're about to fall over.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
I think I don't know. I think I read it. They got penalised if they went too far off
Off the course.
off the course, like went right off the edge.
Yeah.
It must be quite hard to fix that if it's such a long and pointy boat.
Just going in a circle.
It starts digging into the water and like going right there. Oh, they're also there to help with the balance
Yes.
because of the weighting.
Correct. I was going to
Yes.
say that. The
Yes.
body weight, so it's fair.
And they put some sandbags if it was out.
Yeah. It's like when you're at the arcade and you're playing like Manx TT and you face the wrong way, it tells you, it comes flashing on the screen because you're facing the wrong way. You just can't turn around. So you just put it into first and slam on the accelerator. And you can never get the right way.
There we throw
And
Yeah.
then some other takeaways, some WODs that would be quite cool if you could do yourself at home.
Yeah.
There's one for time. It's 30 double unders, 10 cleans. Carries on like that, but the cleans get heavier and less. So 10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
Yeah.
Ends on 140 kilos, and you do 30 double unders between every single one.
That's cool. It's way too heavy for me.
Yeah.
I'd like to end on
So-
100 kilos and not start on 100 kilos.
I'd like to take 140 wouldn't clean these days.
What do you go up to 130?
I do 130.
Justin, you
I'll
can do
try.
140.
Justin will
What?
do this.
140 power clean?
No.
Okay. Do they have to clean it?
No, clean. You can do whatever you want to. Bronislav
okay.
did a touch and go cleans.
Oh yes, yeah.
Did 2 touch and go power cleans at 140.
Fraser did the first 10 unbroken.
Yeah,
He
at
needed-
100.
I think he wanted to bank that time because
Yeah.
he wanted to beat Bronislav.
Yeah, because he knew Bronislav would go crazy at the end. Yeah, so Justin, you can do his workout.
Did Fraser beat him?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, because Bronislav, he just blew up. Yeah.
Then there's the team workouts. This is I don't know if I'd ever come to you guys on a Saturday and say like, hey, do you want to do a team workout with me?
Overhead squats and double unders.
21 synchro overhead squats, 50 double unders per athlete.
Yeah.
15 synchro overhead squats, 50 double unders, 9 synchro overhead squats, and 50 double unders. It'll be fun if I was forced to, because some days I arrive and the program is team, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Then you have to do
That's a nice team workout. 21, 15, 9 basically overhead squats with double unders in between.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'd like to do that. I'm gonna do it, but not at 60 kilos. It'll take me too long.
So on to the news.
The news.
The big news. The hot scoop.
We've already given away the hot scoop.
We gave it away,
We're
but
not supposed to.
Can anyone guess the hottest scoop of the month?
What's that, Justin?
The hottest scoop of the month is the fact that Justin is going to Brazil.
Wow!
Yay!
Just on a little holiday.
Holidays,
Felt like
have fun.
Yeah, just to have fun and do some CrossFit.
Just to see some ladies of Brazil.
To beat Spencer Panchik.
Yes, and to go to the Copacabana.
Beat old Spency.
Now tell us about your trip, Just.
Tell us about Brazil.
Leaving on the 28th of Feb. And I'm going to go straight to Sao Paulo.
No, Justin, he's probably booked his ticket for the 31st of Feb.
Yes, and he hasn't got his visa yet.
I didn't book my ticket.
You didn't book his ticket.
Oh, that's why. That's why it's going to go smoothly.
I've got a manager.
Because his manager's doing it for him.
Who's your manager?
My manager is Sean Pretorius.
The guy who was injured.
The guy that you keep injuring.
Yeah, no. Sean just loves CrossFit so much that he can't contain his excitement.
Oh, yeah?
And then he sometimes injures himself.
And then he books your flights for you.
And he books my flights.
He's much more reliable than you.
Tomorrow he's meeting me at the clinic. We're going to get some vaccine shots.
Why do you need so much assistance?
Is he the diary that you met at night?
Yes.
Does he wait at your house? It's like, Justin, you have an appointment at 2 o'clock
he's
tomorrow.
the guy I got to consult to book appointments for this podcast.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
That's why I can't get straight back to you sometimes.
Is he behind the door right now?
He's guarding the door.
Is he going to take your shoes off in Brazil?
Yes.
Okay, is he going to
pour
cook
water in your face?
He's going to do the rice, I'm going to do boiled eggs.
So Sean's thinking, why do you need a manager, Just? Are you so busy?
I'm so busy, and to be honest with you, I need help sometimes.
Yes, you need help. That's very true. It's not because you're so busy. It's just because you're so confused.
I'm so confused and so incapable. But I'm a great CrossFitter.
That's
When
what
he
Chelsea.
CrossFits.
That's what Chelsea tells her.
Yeah. When you take Chelsea and Chris out of the equation, anything could happen. It becomes a volatile situation.
Oh, jeez. So you're going to go do the Brazil CrossFit Championships?
Yeah.
In Sao Paulo?
In Sao Paulo, Jobst competition.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So
Jobst.
looking forward to catching up with him.
Would you call Jobst your boss?
I would call Jobst my business partner.
Okay, that's cool.
So tell us, what are the why are we going to Brazil?
You're not a business partner in the Brazil CrossFit Championships.
Yes.
Just to be clear.
Yeah, to be clear, Jobst is the holder at CCF?
Part owner at
Jobst
Cape
was
CrossFit.
He was the
owner.
founder of Cape CrossFit.
Oh yes, he's the godfather of...
The godfather, but now he doesn't live here anymore. He lives somewhere else in
The
Brazil.
Wadfather.
The Wadfather,
yes.
Yeah. So he lives in Brazil now.
Lives in Brazil.
And he does CrossFit there.
Yeah.
I think
Does
he's
a lot
a
of seminars.
Level 1 seminar.
Level
2.
Level 4 coach.
Level 4, jeez.
Oh, he's
Flow
the
master.
Flow Master, yes.
Oh, he's like a Jedi.
Yes, the Jedi.
When he
of
walks past,
CrossFitters.
you hear that same sound that is created when Yoda pulls his lightsaber out.
Wow.
Yeah, then you know Jobst is in just the
He keeps
house.
humming when he walks past you. Jobst.
And sometimes he tries to whisper in my ear, I am your father.
You're like, no, you're not.
No.
No. But in Brazil, you can.
But in Brazil you can.
So why are we going to Brazil?
Basically, it is a sanctional that appealed to me because it seems like it is somewhat less popular, and as a result, when it comes down to finances and time and opportunities, I need to take the one that's best suited for me right now. And other than Spencer Panchik that might rock up, it seems like most of the field are a bunch of athletes that are just like me, you know, like training CrossFit and waiting for their lucky break. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I see that as a good opportunity.
So you can beat them.
Yeah.
Potentially, yes.
Do you know any names other than Spencer?
Absolutely no names.
No. And you came 3rd or 4th in the qualifier?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you came 4th.
So just off that, you just basically got 3 guys to fight above you, or 2.
Yeah.
If we had to take it with those numbers.
That's right.
Are there any workouts released?
Nothing
Nothing.
that I know of.
You don't know if
I'm
there's
checking my manager.
It's going to be
Obstacle
1,000
course.
pull-ups on the first day and a 5-minute I'll sit.
He's going to check with his manager, he says.
And then 1,000 bar muscle ups.
And then obstacle course.
And then an obstacle course. Yes. For old flowy Justin.
I wonder if there's workouts on the beach.
He's just shaking his head.
You know, if that was the event of the weekend, I might retire from CrossFit.
It starts off with the obstacle course and on the beach.
Yes.
The beach obstacle course. And lots of girls to distract you because you're in the
That's his
Copacabana.
biggest weakness.
That's the nicest thing you've said to me this whole podcast.
So keep your eyes forward.
This is like a Justin fashion.
It's fine, guys. This is episode 20.
Episode we let it slide.
Let's slide until episode 40 again.
Yes.
Oh, Shane. Yeah, so I think you can win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could be it, eh?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Oh.
So let's say he comes second. The problem before Spencer is all the other guys have not qualified anyway in anything else.
Yeah.
So you almost have to win.
Pretty much have to win.
There's no like promise of except for this whole Spencer.
That's
thing.
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I had no idea that Spencer was going.
Is this thing going to be live streamed?
Surprise.
Don't know, buddy.
You don't know. Do you know
No.
anything about this competition?
I'll be honest, I haven't looked at the live stream because I'm not going to be watching it. So maybe you guys want to check that out.
We'll do a little research.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to ask Justin's. Why don't we get Justin's manager on the show rather than Justin?
Yeah, I think we need that guy.
Get
He's
Sean on
he's
here.
going with you.
Sean's coming with me, and my bag carrier is also coming with me.
Oh, is that Brad?
Brad.
Hey, Brad. Okay.
Smeeder.
Brad Smeeder.
Is Brad just going for holiday?
Brad's going to Rio first, and he's going to connect with us in Sao Paulo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Are you going to stay a bit afterwards?
Yeah, I think a day.
Just
One
a day.
Yeah.
What
I'm
do
gonna
you
do
do?
the
That's
Lowlands. I'm
your
gonna do the
hangover.
Lowlands.
That's your
I'm
day.
gonna do
That's
the
your
Lowlands
day.
qualify that day in Sao Paulo.
You staying
Oh,
an extra
no
day
way.
in Brazil to do a
To do more
qualifier?
CrossFit.
There was no other opportunity to
Oh,
come back
goodness.
earlier.
Oh, that's terrible. Why don't you just come back later? I'll just go on holiday.
So you're not even going to be hungover on the last day.
No, I can't be because I've got to save leave day so I can go to another sanctional
Yes,
in
sis.
Egypt.
This is the most boring holiday I've ever heard.
Listen, yeah, this is not a holiday. Well, you guys don't understand. This is a work trip.
Yeah, you need to go. You'd stay for a few extra days.
Listen, I'm going earlier for a few days to
Yeah, but you're not going to be.
acclimatize.
You're not going to be seeing the sights.
No, I'm not going to be
It's going to be waking up early,
trolling.
training, then rest, and then
Yeah.
train, and then eat and sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And complex.
I'll have some
Whatever that Theragun or something.
Brazilian coffee.
Yeah. From the Kopi Luwak.
Yes, and then I will check out the city.
It's
Yeah.
Caprino. It's Caprino.
A
Cocktails
Caipirinha.
from there.
Yeah,
From there.
Caipirinha. He's not having any of those.
Meet some friends.
Just ask the first person you see for one. Three actually.
DM me. Tell me what I must do in Sao Paulo. I'll go do it.
Yeah.
There we go. He'll do whatever he says. It's basically cocaine. That's what the people are going to send you.
Okay. Wonderful.
Is that what Brazil's known for?
No, that's South America.
South America.
Well,
It's
that'll
the
help
first
me.
thing I think about.
It'll help me in my workout. I'll do it.
Okay, and he must
I'm
go
gonna
to
Google
the
Pablo
Said Lefteris
Escobar.
there for Nadis.
Lefteris at Pablo Escobar.
Yes.
Okay, so you're having a fundraiser.
I'm having a fundraiser.
Yeah.
We are going to be going to play some beach volleyball
Yeah.
and raise some funds, have some fun with some friends. Brad's going to be hooking us up with some cool coffee deals, and we're also looking towards doing a fundraiser. I mean, a raffle
A raffle. Okay.
as part of the fundraiser.
But that's you're leaving in a month. So when is all this happening?
It's happening within the next month.
Yes, that's good. That's excellent planning. Where's Sean Pretoria? Somebody phone him.
Someone's going to call this guy. I ran out of
Sean better be listening to the podcast right
You
now.
better fill Justin in on all the details of his life.
Yeah.
So you don't know when this Brazil fundraiser is happening.
So I have a meeting tomorrow about it
Oh yeah?
to finalise a
I'm
date.
surprised you know that. You haven't checked your diary yet.
I've pre-booked that.
So this is, it'll be here, or do you know locations or anything?
Yeah, we're going to be looking towards Clifton First Beach.
Okay.
So off location.
That's the one where there's no wind. That's a good place.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Will
So-
you guys come?
Yes, definitely.
I'll
I
think
love
about it.
love the sand. I love getting my car full of sand.
Do you like volleyball?
Yes, I love volleyball. I
Okay.
love giving hand signals to people behind my bum.
Your
Yes.
bikini.
Yes, in my bikini. What?
You guys can both be in separate teams.
Okay.
And you must get 4 other people in your team.
Matt loves volleyball.
I like volleyball. I really like volleyball.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm not good at it.
And
I
he's
don't
tall.
know much about it.
I don't know much about it either. But yeah, okay, we'll be there. So guys, watch Justin's Instagram and see when he's not posting his TikTok videos. There might be a video about his fundraiser in there somewhere.
Yeah, TikTok.
TikTok fundraiser.
TikTok time's ticking by.
Yes. Okay, so that's Justin's trip to Brazil. How about we do my boring news before we go into our main little chat for today.
Yeah.
So, right now in Rome, Italy, there's the IWF World Championships, weightlifting, which is like the event with the least media coverage in the whole universe. Like you Google it, and there is nothing.
Yeah,
Yes.
technically.
So I was correct because yesterday he messaged me and I was like, "Oh, I'm googling it. It's not on Galan."
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not the Masters? He's like, "No." I don't know what he said. He said no.
I said it
it's
must
on
be
there.
there.
I'll look later.
I'll look, yeah.
He found nothing.
There is nothing. You cannot find results. You can find a start list, and like even on the IWF website, there's absolutely nothing. It's like nobody cares. So weightlifting promotion is not only terrible in South Africa, it's terrible in the world too.
This is technically the only media coverage of the entire event.
Yes. So no
I'm
one
gonna
knew
tag them.
who was going. I haven't seen anything about it. The first time I saw it was when they like landed in Rome. So we've got 3 people there, the same 3 people that go to all of our competitions. It's Johanni, Ruben Berger, and Mona Pretorius. So Johanni is lifted, and Mona has lifted at the time of this recording.
My spirits.
She lifted your spirits. Yes. But it's very hard to find results. I tried to find Mona's results and it's nowhere. But anyway, Johanni did 83 snatch, 104 clean and jerk, and a 187 total, which is just slightly less. It's 2 kilos less than she did at SA Champs in November last year. So she did a bit less, 2 kilos less, but that's fine. And she was saying on her Instagram that she's got a bit of a knee injury. But yeah, you always hear about these injuries after people compete. They never tell you the injuries before.
Retrospective complaining.
Yes. So I did a bit worse, but I have an excuse. So that's Johanni. Mona, I saw her snatch 84. I'm not sure if that was her best snatch. I haven't seen a clean and jerk. So she did a bit better than she did last year at World Champs. Last year she snatched 83. So basically Mona and Johanni are lifting exactly the same weights, but Johanni is 5 kilos lighter. So she's the better weightlifter, in my humble opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Ruben Berger, who has to still lift at the time of recording. Oh.
What day?
I think, he's lifting very, very soon. It might even be today. Yeah.
Hopefully he lifts my spirits.
Yes, but you won't know because there's no coverage. So you won't know whether your spirits are lifted or not. Which is tricky.
Sad state of affairs.
But this is such a boring weightlifting championships. I was looking at the start lists and there's like no Chinese people there, there's no Koreans, there's like hardly anyone there, there's only 1 or 2 superstars. I don't know why, but it's also maybe because it's an Olympic year. So I think everyone's saving themselves up for the Tokyo Olympics later this year.
Big one.
Yeah. And then the controversy is that you remember Laurel Hubbard? Remember Laurel Hubbard, Matt?
That sounds familiar.
Laurel Hubbard.
Yeah, you remember Laurel Hubbard?
Is Laura Hubbard the
Did he live in his mother's cupboard?
what's it called?
She used to be a man.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember we spoke about Laurel Hubbard long time ago.
Ah.
So she used to be a man and now she's a lady.
What is that called?
Transgender maybe?
Transgender.
Transformation.
She's transformed.
Metamorphosis.
She's metamorphosized and she's lifting again. So she was injured for a while, now she's back and she's probably going to win. And then people are going to get really angry
Yes,
again.
everyone's going to get angry.
So we'll wait for that. We'll wait for the anger. And then the other funny thing that I saw is Maddie Rogers. You all know Maddie Rogers from America.
Yeah.
She's lifting
All
in
the guys know Maddie Rogers.
Well, yeah. So she's lifting in the second heaviest weight class. She's lifting in the under 87 kilo weight class, which is like 10 kilos more than I weigh.
Maddie's been eating.
So there's no way that Maddie weighs anywhere close to 87.
So what are they doing? They're just having some fun there.
They stuck it in there because it's such a weak field that she might actually win that as well.
Wow.
It's like no one's shown up to this thing.
There we go. Quartz, then your Inspector Gadget.
Yeah. So she might actually win weighing 10 kilos less than the limit of what she's allowed to weigh, which is pretty crazy. That just shows you how weak the field is. So that's really boring IWF news.
There we go.
Yeah, so go and find information on that and send it to me.
I think everyone listening to this podcast right now said thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, you just wasted 10 minutes of our lives.
Yeah, so we'll leave that out for now. So, that leads us to our main, let's call it topic of the day.
I guess so.
What do we got, Just?
Topic of the day. Well, right in front of me, I have 5 objects.
Oh yeah?
Shall we ask people to guess?
Guess, okay, we'll listen for the replies.
Yeah.
No, they haven't got it. They haven't guessed.
In front of us, we have 5 protein bars.
Okay, so we're going to make lots of crinkling noises.
Courtney's going to do a taste test.
Well, we're all going to do a taste test.
Is this?
I was going to cut it with one of the knives in this room, but I didn't want to get a disease. So I thought, no, I'm not going to cut it with a knife.
Oh,
in
you
this
have to
room.
break a piece for me. My nose I got such sinuses today.
Matt's got a disease also.
Just in case.
Justin's got a Shiranki disease. So
That's Dave Shiranki.
yes, he's got it from Dave
That's you
Shiranki.
get that and you come first at strength and
Okay.
depth.
Yeah, Shiranki.
That sounds like a good one to have.
Shiranki syndrome. So what are the 5 protein bars we got here, Just?
We have Kauai vanilla choc chip dark chocolate coated protein bar,
Yeah.
free from gluten, colorants, preservatives,
Colorants.
20 grams of protein, made with whey protein,
Oh, good.
black wrapper, a little bit of yellow on the side.
So we're going to taste them and just see what...
This is a product of South
like.
Africa, specially made and packed for Kauai on the ground floor, West Tower, Canal Walk, Century Boulevard, Cape Town.
There's a factory in Canal Walk.
Didn't know that.
Ah,
It's under Canal Walk.
it's under Canal Walk,
It
yeah.
also mentions here,
Okay, one's on the
Courtney
floor already.
just dropped the bar on the floor. It says here, dispose of this wrapper thoughtfully.
Oh, good. I'm going to
That's
throw it
nice,
in the bin.
But, I mean, okay, shall we dig into this one first?
So what's the deal? We're just going to test and we're going to talk about the
Yeah.
Ingredients.
So let's
Ingredients.
tell the people the 5 that we
The
have
loser, Justin has to phone them.
and tell them they're useless.
Yes.
So we've got a Kauai protein bar. We've got an Adapt protein bar. You guys probably haven't heard of that one. It's not like really widespread. You can't like buy it in Pick and Pay and Clicks and stuff.
No.
So Adapt is, remember Glenn Finkel we had on the show a couple of weeks ago? It's his and his wife's company. And they make these protein bars and they're apparently supposed to have high quality protein and almost no sugar. So we got one of those, but you guys probably won't be able to get that wherever you live. Unless you live close to Spa Camps Bay. No? Spa Sea Point.
The one...
Yeah, that's where you can buy it. That's like
Is it?
the one shop where you can buy it, is Spa Sea
Otherwise
Point.
you can message Glenn.
Message Glenn or go
Ask
to
him for packs.
Adapt protein bars on the internet.
And use NoRex 10.
Yes. DM Glenn and ask if you can use that Como code.
See what he says.
See what he says. Say no. Go away. And then the next one we've got is a USN protein bar. You can get that anywhere. Next one we've got Future Life protein bar, high protein bar. Get that anywhere. And the next one is a Nutritech whey protein bar. And we must mention that Justin is a Nutritech athlete. So his opinion is not to be trusted.
He can't say... He's just not going to say anything.
If it's rubbish, he can't say anything. So
That bar is my favorite bar.
it's really the best one.
Why you laughing?
It's Justin's favorite. He loves that one. Okay, so I was gonna look at them all on price, but they're all pretty much the same price, except for the Future Life one, which is 20 Rand, and all the others are like 30 to 35 Rand. So they're all pretty much the same price. So we're just gonna evaluate these on the basis of taste and protein and other macronutrient contents.
Cool. Sounds good.
So we're going to start with the USN protein bar. Break a little piece for Matt. My hands are clean. I washed them right before I scratched my bum.
This is such a tiny little piece.
Have a bigger piece. That's all that broke off. Justin, have a piece.
Thank you.
This is Justin's sugar for the day. Bite that.
Oh, Justin.
Oh, that tastes.
Yeah. Go on.
That is chewy, but nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Tastes nice, huh?
Tastes like eating a chocolate.
Chocolate ice cream flavor.
Do we like take a smell of coffee or sip coffee between one?
Palate cleanse.
Yeah.
No.
Like when you smelling perfumes.
Yes. Coffee beans. Oh, Justin spat out that.
Justin's not impressed.
Why you spit it out?
Don't like it.
You don't like it?
You don't like
Stop spitting.
USN's never going to sponsor
Never
you.
sponsoring the guy. Okay, Justin just spat out the USN bar. I guess you give that a 1 out of 5.
for taste.
Yeah.
I give that a 4 out of 5. That tasted delicious.
Well, let's see what this now. What are you handing me?
This is a Future Life high protein bar.
Okay, so we're
Made
gonna
out
give our
of-
numbers now.
So USN out of 5. Matt, what do you give out of 5 for taste?
I'll give it a 3.
I give it a 4. It tasted nice. This is a Future Life high protein bar.
What flavor is this? Peanut butter.
This is it doesn't even have a flavor. Oh, peanut butter. Peanut butter flavor. That is not nice.
It's okay.
I prefer the flavour.
I prefer the peanut butter.
The start of them are great, but then like you were saying, when it got to the end,
What?
it starts tasting of something.
Why are you spitting again?
That's what you do when you taste wine.
No, this is not wine. Just swallow it. It's nutrition.
No, well, we don't know yet.
I think that.
I'm gonna see what happens to you guys first. I'm going to the sanctional soon. I can't just put any protein in my
Are
body.
you worried? There's drugs in these protein bars.
You never
You said
know.
one.
Oh.
Oh, at least I got a big piece of this one.
Okay.
So that one. So they start to taste nice and then they kind of degrade in flavor. Chew.
I got an aftertaste. Do you think it's the fake sugars they put in these things?
Yeah, all the other weird things or whatever.
This
If
is-
they do put weird things in them.
No.
I'll give it 3 again.
I give that one a 3. I prefer the USN one. This is a Nutri-Tech bar. Nutri-Tech, Justin's favorite one. This is called Farm Style Milk Tart.
Just to give you one.
Really?
It's very dry.
Oh, that's very, very dry.
Just tastes like my favourite dessert.
Really? Milk tart?
Milk tart.
This tastes like a milk tart.
This is milk tart.
It's been in the cupboard. This milk tart expired. This is not from Peregrine Farm Store.
This tastes like a Sunday afternoon at my grand's house.
Really? This smells like your grand's cupboard. Matt's crying. Matt's crying. Oh. Matt's dead. Oh, that's horrible.
It's a good dessert protein bar.
I'm not gonna tag them when we post this. Oh my god.
That was so dry.
It's dry and it's just strange flavour.
Guys, you must understand, you have to chase it with a whey protein shake.
Really?
That's what you're getting wrong.
It doesn't say that on the box. That really hurt my jaw. I think that is designed to make your jaws stronger.
Yes, I was just about to say, you actually have a weak mouth.
If you chew enough of those, you have super jaws, like Mike Tyson.
Yo.
Wow, okay, I'm sweating now. That was more tiring than the 50
also
strict pull-ups.
Sweating from that.
Oh, jeez. Okay, this is a massive piece, Matt.
Yeah. So what did you guys get that out of 5?
A 0.
A
0?
low 1.
And you?
A 0, yeah.
I gave a 5.
5. Okay, Justin's impartial, guys, remember that.
The Kawaii one is the best consistency if you're going for chewy.
This is Kawaii protein bar, and it's, what flavor is it? Oh, vanilla choc chip. That sounds nice.
I don't mind this one.
No, it's chewy.
It's got the most chewiness. The tightest viscosity, if that's the right word.
Definitely chewier than the first 3.
I prefer the
That tastes nice.
the chewiness to it.
That tastes much better than the Nutri-Tech one. I'm sorry, Nutri-Tech. You need to go back to the factory. I need to speak to some people. I don't know who signed that off. Who was like, yeah, that's fine, guys. You've done a great job.
Oh man.
But Justin loves it, so I guess there's a market out there.
Listen, if they recall that, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
If they improve on it, you know, there's always room for
There's
improvement.
always room for improvement. Yes.
I won't say no. They must just make more of them.
Yeah. So guys, make more of those, but throw that batch away. And lastly, we have Adapt. Adapt protein bar. What flavor is this? Cookie dough. So this one you won't be able to get. Sorry.
This has the same chewiness as the previous one.
It's the Kawaii. This is nice.
Yeah, I don't want this either.
I think this is the least sweet of all of them.
Yeah, you're right.
It's got a neutral
I didn't
flavour.
even think of that.
It tastes like a bar one, but with no sugar. It's
Yeah.
nice.
I think the Adapt, I'll give it a 4 then, but the previous one, I'd also give it a 4. I didn't mind it.
The Kauai.
The Kauai, yeah. Which
Again, as I get to the end, now that you've said it, I'm noticing.
one's,
As you get to the end of the bite, you start to notice a funny flavour.
it comes through. Because you've chewed all that like chocolate away.
Yes, and I
Dark
think
chocolate,
it's
whatever.
probably like the sugar substitutes. Oh, yeah. So, I think my favourite one was probably the Adapt, and then the USN and the Kauai. And then the Future Life was my fourth favourite, and my worst was the Nutritech.
I would say Adapt Kauai, my favourite. USN, not too far off.
Yeah.
And then, the Future Life and the Nutritech Kauai.
The Future Life tastes a bit like just like you're eating oats.
But
with
then
some stuff.
it had the flavour and then it goes away quite fast at the end there.
Yeah, and
But
then
then the Nutritech...
it was not your favourite.
no.
Justin, your favourite one was?
Definitely the Nutritech.
Definitely the Nutritech. Unbiased opinion.
Runner up to that, I would say, was the Adapt bar.
Yeah.
Thereafter, definitely the Kauai bar.
Yeah.
And then, what's the other green one?
The
Future Life.
Future Life. And then lastly, the USN bar.
USN.
Yeah.
You spat that out like
Yeah.
you put poison in your
Yeah.
mouth.
Justin spit that out immediately. He doesn't like USN. He also doesn't like Stellenbosch. So that was pretty.
I do like Stellenbosch.
Stellenbosch.
Yeah, Stellenbosch is a good place.
I know Stellenbosch is like sponsored by USN.
Just a portion of it.
A portion of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go through the nutritional content. Like we said, the Adapt one, its like main claim is that it has 1 gram of sugar. So it has per 100 grams. Where is it? Oh, per 100 grams, it has 32 grams of protein, which is quite high. 32. And then the USN has 30 per 100 grams.
I'll make this faster.
Maths checking. 28 grams per 100 grams for the Kauai.
29 for Nutritech.
29 for Nutritech. And 22 per 100 grams for the Future Life.
Oh, fuck, can you get that one out of here?
Okay, so guys, that Future Life is very low amounts of protein. There's like
And
22.
it's called high protein.
And it's called high
Is
protein.
its name Future Life High Protein?
Yeah,
Should be high carbs.
yeah, geez, so don't trust that.
Liars.
Okay, so don't buy the Future Life. It doesn't taste nice, and it's got low protein. The Adapt one, I think the one with the highest carbs is actually, let's see, 39 grams of carbs for the USN. What you got there for the Nutritech, Matt?
Sorry, 23.
23. So Nutritech is pretty low in carbs.
Yeah.
The Kauai is actually really high in carbs. It's the highest in carbs, 44 grams. So if you guys are happy with carbs and you haven't got a problem with carbs, go for Kauai, I think. And if you really want to stay away from sugar, but you still want a little bit of carbs, go for the Adapt bar.
A decent tasting.
Yeah. And if you want a decent tasting bar, go for Adapt, Kauai, or USN.
Are we going to say sugars?
Yeah. So what you got there?
I got 11 per 100. 11 grams per 100.
11 grams of sugar
11.8 on the Nutritech.
in the Nutritech. So in the USN, I've got 10. Basically the same.
Oh my gosh.
So Kauai, sugar, I've got 21.
Oh, okay.
Jeepers.
So Kauai has a lot of carbs and a lot of sugar. So Kauai, I think you gotta think about that one a bit.
Kauai is the closest one, I think, the way it felt and tasted to just eating a treat.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a bar one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Adapt not too far off though. I think maybe it was just the way it felt.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So if you're bulking and you want some carbs, maybe go for this Kauai one. Whatever you do, stay away from the Future Life. And if you value your jaws, stay away from the Nutritech.
Future Life protein bar is like a processed, or should I say a condensed version of processed cereal.
Yes.
Just sugar.
Okay. Yeah, well, because
You know
it's
what I
the...
You think they've just taken their cereal and squashed
They
it?
just squashed it.
100%. All the leftover, deformed
They sweep it
cereal bits.
in the bottom of the factory.
Yeah, they sweep it up into a scoopy.
Yes.
And they put it back in the machine.
They put it in the compressor machine.
They throw some sugar in it
compress
just to
into
mask the dust
the
and the
squares.
cobwebs.
Throw
Yeah.
some chocolate on it.
Yeah. Oh jeez. So okay, we don't recommend that. So myself and Matt don't recommend the Nutritech bar.
Well, yeah, I mean it's.
It tastes the ingredients.
I have had the other ones.
I was just about to say, I think the problem with that one is that the flavor is maybe not appealing to you.
Yeah, it was the flavor and then the dryness.
Milk tarts is very specific.
And I really enjoyed. Well, I wouldn't say like they were my favorite, but the chocolate ones I took overseas with me, and they were fine because these guys sponsored us during the games.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't buy the milk tart flavor.
Just not the
Maybe
flavor.
I mean, where did you find that bar, Courts?
That was
The
at
farm store.
Wellness Warehouse.
The local farm store.
Maybe it's an old batch. Maybe it's an old batch.
We go back to Wellness Warehouse and complain because that one is dry. It's like a mothball. And the USN is also a good all-around bar. And then so besides the Nutritech horrible flavor one, Kauai, USN, Adapt. I think
Did you say how much sugar is in the USN and the Adapt bar? You guys didn't complete.
Yeah, there were about 10 grams of sugar or so. And the Kauai has a murs amount of
21,
sugar.
I think.
21. Yeah.
And Adapt?
1 gram of sugar. So if you're really scared of sugar, which you probably should be, I think we should all be a bit scared of sugar. So go for the Adapt bar. And if you really want carbohydrates, go for Kauai.
You know what I think? I think maybe the message we're trying to deliver here, if there is one, is
we don't always have a message.
If you're purchasing a protein bar,
surely
you should be consuming protein.
Yes.
Yes, I understand that. Sometimes carbohydrates and proteins, work well together when it comes to recovery. I understand that. But if you're selling it as a protein bar, then I want to eat protein.
Yeah.
If I want to eat carbohydrates, then I'm going to go and find a carbohydrate bar.
Yeah.
Maybe the Future Life bar for that matter.
Yes.
Or the Kauai bar. There's definitely more carbohydrates in there. But I guess I'm encouraging consumers to just check what's in their choices.
Yeah.
Because essentially, we should know this, eating whole food is always the best option. So if you were going to eat some whole food post-training and say, hey, I want X amount of carbs and X amount of protein, obviously stems from a very macro counting background.
Yeah.
Picking up a protein bar as an alternative to your 3 scrambled eggs or your can of tuna might be misleading.
I agree with that. I think that's a good point. Like if you want to get carbs, you should probably buy, a whole thing of rolled oats for the same.
Get the oats for almost the same price.
Same price as one of these protein bars. You can get a banana for 3 rand. So you should probably go for that.
It's just less convenient. So I think we must mention, of course, when you're walking down the aisles of Dis-Chem or Wellness Warehouse and you're purchasing one of these things, you really are going for the convenience element.
Yeah.
But of course, again, sometimes the packaging and the marketing can be misleading.
Yeah.
That's the thing though. It
seems
like these guys are a little bit more true to the game, and these guys are these are companies just trying to make money. These guys over here.
I expected more from Kauai. I didn't think they'd have such high carbs.
They don't expect you to read it.
Yeah, I don't want you to read it.
Make it market it well, make it look good.
I'm
just gonna grab it and eat it.
I must say, this is a really good packaging. It looks really nice.
It does look cool.
I think the thing is, these handheld food items are hallmarks of health. Most people assume that if they're going to have the Kauai protein bar, it's a better choice than the bar one that they were actually craving.
Yeah.
But is it?
It could be just as bad.
Is it really?
Yeah.
By itself too.
It looks just as bad. If we look at the actual breakdown, I might as well eat a bar one.
Well, the Kauai is
So Kauai, you really need to improve things. I'm not impressed. I like the taste, but I'm not impressed with the ingredients.
But Courtney, would you say that you're less impressed because Kauai upholds a certain...
Yes, because you think of Kauai, you're like, I'm going to have a really healthy smoothie today. I'm not going to go to KFC, I'm going to get Kauai smoothie. And now you think, I'm going to get a Kauai bar, because Kauai is just as healthy, but it's really not. So...
Kauai bar one.
Shame on you, Kauai bar one, as Matt calls them. Okay, so that's the end of our protein test. And that's basically the end of our show today, Matt.
The show that ends, right there.
Yeah. Okay.
What
it says listener feedback.
We have any listener feedback?
The listener feedback was Nick Reed asking about PEDS and CrossFit and the implications it has on leaderboards so far.
Yeah.
So we talked about one thing about.
I think we must do some more research and do a whole show on PEDs. Yeah.
Because it's one of the most asked questions is PEDs, or people seem to enjoy listening about it.
Yeah.
So we could do a real big breakdown.
Okay, so thanks, Nick. We'll do a show on that really soon.
And then that was it. No more feedback from anyone.
But guys, go on it'll be too late by the time you hear this, but you can hear another terrible song that Matt's chosen for the listener feedback today.
What is that?
I don't know. He put another ridiculous song. I don't know. Is this what he plays in his car?
This was Shania Twain, and I think we said it in the last episode or the episode before.
Yeah, like what? You listen to that in your car? Huh? What is this?
Never heard the song.
Never heard the song.
Dancing.
Oh, it's terrible. So don't drive in Matt's car, people. You're gonna hear this horrible stuff.
I was a big Shania fan twain when I was growing up.
A fan twain.
Shania
fan twain. What's the Shania fan twain?
That's the wrong artist, Justin.
Did I say that?
Yes.
It's very hot in here. Like, I'm sweating a lot.
And you just ate so much sugar.
Yeah. He ate a whole.
Can we eat the bars now? Which one can I have?
No, you can have none of these. I paid for all these bars. You guys can fuck off.
Can I have
you
the
can have that one.
Nutritech
You can have Nutritech one. Eat that whole thing.
I'll have...
Hey, fuck off.
Look
That's
at that. Snake fingers over there.
Touch my stuff. So, quote of the day. The signature of mediocrity, you'll like this one. The signature of mediocrity is chronic inconsistency. How's that? So, if you're inconsistent, you'll probably be really mediocre. And I think we see that in CrossFit and in life. Yeah.
Thanks, James C.
Yeah, listen, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
If you can't stick to a routine or a habit or any sort of structure that you've implemented to try and achieve your goal, you can kiss your dreams goodbye.
Kiss them. Yeah.
Kiss them goodbye.
All right. Thanks, guys. You know where to find us.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed our first 20 episodes.
Thanks for listening. Some of you still haven't gone back to us and giving us feedback on whether you want to see us on YouTube or not. So until then, we won't.
Thanks for sticking along. 20 episodes.
No results media at gmail.com. No Rex podcast. Sign up to our mailing list.
Yes.
And send us an email, just like the other guy sent us an email. And we forwarded your email to Justin.
Yeah, send me an email.
I haven't forwarded it.
Justin's checking his inbox.
I'm still going through the tutorial on how to compose a new mail.
Sean Pretorius, please help Justin. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see you again.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I had my little bonus tip that I was supposed to give people still.
You can talk about it now.
Where we spoke about goal setting. I think people enjoyed that goal setting.
I think we do a lot of, we'll get back to you guys. And we don't do it.
We don't ever do it.
We never do.
Yeah, but I heard a good tip after we did the episode, and it said you should think about what you've done in the past 30 days.
Yes.
And you'll be surprised that you actually achieved lots of things. And then think about what you want to do in the next 30 days.
Yeah. Well, we missed that piece too, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
So try that tip, guys. Oh, our memories of the first 20 episodes.
So
my favorite part. What's your favorite part of the first 20 episodes?
Favorite part? Jeez. I don't know. Some of it's been work.
Some of it's been work. My favorite part was
I'm trying to think of a favorite part.
It was the history of functional fitness episode.
Oh, that was a good laugh.
That was a funny one.
The funny parts, the good parts are those when we laughed during the thing.
We spoke about the ground sloth in Australia. And these guys had to be functionally fit to chase the ground sloth. Oh,
I remember that.
That was funny.
And learning with all the audio stuff and stuff has been cool.
Yeah. And then the funniest part is when we found out like 10 minutes before the show that we had a guest on the show. When we came to record the episode with the game changers.
Yes.
And then Justin's like, guys,
Guys,
we've got Glenn on the show today. And we're like, what?
You're quite upset with me.
I was confused because the first thing I replied, I said, like, if that's the way we're gonna get guests, I could have got guests every single show.
Yes.
It's like, hey, we just want to walk in. Oh, let me ask my boss if he wants to join us today, guys. By the way, boss is hopping in.
But that turned out to be one of our most popular episodes.
Yes, it. I think it is the third best, and then second best is tech in sports or something, and then weightlifting somewhere in there. And then the best is our first episode, which is the shittest episode. It's real shit.
I think people just keep coming back and listening to those episodes.
Yeah, I think, and like a guy in my office the other day said he wanted to listen, so I said, yeah, here's the link. And then I said, which one are you listening? He said, this is the first one. So I said, what?
Oh, why?
He said, just, it's the first one, and I'll listen. And I was like, oh, come on.
Let's get a picture of our protein bars.
Yeah.
And get a picture of all the spitted out ones.
Yeah,
Justin's done.
Justin spitting
Justin
out.
just spat out all the stuff. He's really disgusting. Justin is just a slobbery man. Cheese.
I
Nice.
send that to me.
Yeah.
Very good. Thanks, guys.
Cool,
Alright.
boys.
Cool.
See you in 21.
Yeah.
2021.
What do you need now? What do you need now, Justin?
Me, I need to get some lunch.
Let's check it out.